All right. Listen up. So I've been trying to do this thing a different way every time. I realize it's not really coming natural, so I'm gonna speak off the top. Today we're gonna talk about complacency. Real talk. We're gonna talk about complacency. Why are you in the same place for long periods of time? What are you doing to change that? What are you doing to address what's causing you to be stuck? A lot of times complacency can come in many different forms. Sometimes we don't even realize we're complacent. We're in a position, if we're not moving, if we're not gaining, we're losing. That's just how the body works, that's how the mind works. If you're not adding to it, if you're not creating new experiences, if you're not moving forward in something, you're losing. And moving forward might look different. Moving forward might be a slow, steady pace like the snail. Moving forward might be grinding until you hit something big. But ultimately, you got to do something to make sure that you continue to grow. A lot of times, our complacency comes from the people we keep ourselves around. Are we around people that want the best for us? Are we around people that tell us the truth? Are we around people that tell us that we're good but we can be better? Or are we around people that tell us that we're good enough and there's no need to change? The truth is, you kind of need them all. You kind of need the people saying that you are alright. You kind of need the people saying that you ain't shit. Excuse my language. I don't normally curse. I'm going to try to pull back from that. But I'm trying to be real right now. When you're around people that don't really tell you that you can't do too much too long, those people that tell you you're good where you are, those are the people that probably don't believe they can be better than what they are. And those are the people that ultimately can be your worst nightmare. They can be the worst thing to have in your life. A lot of times those are people like family, those are people like friends. If we're in a circle and all of us are the same back from when we were in high school, all of us are the same back from when we were in college, and we're repeating the same things over and over and over again, then there's a problem there. We all need to get out of this circle, or we all need to make a move to do something different. Increase who we are. Increase what we can do as a whole. Increase the knowledge of self. Increase the opportunities you have. Increase what we can do for the people outside of us. Increase what we can do for the people within the circle. It's all about moving forward. Because the truth is, the harder you work to move forward, the most likely you are to be able to maintain who you are at a high level. Because like I said, if you're not moving, you're going backwards. So you gotta move a little even just to stay the same. So the truth is, if you gotta move a little to stay the same, why don't you just move a little bit more so you can be a little bit better? It ain't gotta be a fast pace. Just do something to increase your value. You're valuable now, but why don't you continue to increase your value? Things that don't improve lose their value. That value decreases. Just like a house. If you're in the market, right? And you had the same house for years and years and years. You love that house. You grew up in the house. There's a ton of memories in the house. Everybody else around you is doing add-ons, changing their bathrooms, increasing their bedroom capacity, doing things to change and increase the value. Not only will your value decrease, but everybody else is going to leave you behind. So when you go to make a sale, when you go to try to get something out of what you currently think is very valuable, you're going to have a rude awakening thinking that you're going to get what you think you deserve at that time. Make sure that you're constantly increasing the value of who you are, the things you have. That's the only way we can stay relative. And relativity is so important because ultimately, our happiness doesn't lie in the place we are. It lies in the journey we're taking. And that journey we're taking has to be to somewhere. Just because you have a goal this big doesn't mean that's the place you're going to land. Ultimately, you move towards the goal this big so that you land somewhere and not nowhere. That's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed this message and I hope it motivates you to do just a little bit more. And I hope that you enjoyed the music in the background. It's one of my favorite songs, If I Ruled the World.